Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday Core and Calisthenics. If you are joining us through the Stronghold Facebook page, if you wouldn't mind just clicking on that video link and then go ahead in the YouTube channel, just leave a comment so I know who is in my class today. We'll get started here about a minute or two. Now's a good chance to grab some water, grab a yoga mat. All right. For those of you who are already here, go ahead and find a nice comfortable seat. And we'll get started here in a minute. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. I got to sleep in today, which is always good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a little bit of breathing work, then we'll move into some spine mobility, and then we'll work our way into a core circuit at the end. Okay. For now, find a nice comfortable seat, someplace where you can sit up nice and tall. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit with your feet tucked underneath you, or sit on the edge of a chair, your choice. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just take notice of how your breath is feeling today. Where are you feeling it in your body? Let's take a nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale all of your air. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and inhale, counting on your own for 5, and then exhale, counting on your own for 5. With your inhale, see how much air you can take in. See if you can fully expand your lungs over those 5 counts. And then the reverse for your exhale, try to push all of the air out of your body, pulling that belly button in towards your spine at the bottom of your exhale. Good, and allow your breath to return to a more natural rhythm. Always good to start core work with some breathing. The deepest muscles of our core are involved heavily in the breathing practice. All right. Let's go ahead and cross our arms. We're going to twist side to side, just warming up the spine. See how far you can twist in either direction. Good, and back to center, reaching the right arm up, engaging the left waist, leaning to one side, and then back up. Left arm overhead, engage the right waist, back to center. Nice. Reaching back and forth, focusing on that contraction on the side of the body. And good. Come back to neutral. Let's go ahead and remove the blocks or whatever you're sitting on and come to all fours. Moving right along with our spine mobility. Let's do some cat-cows. Make sure your hips are right over your knees. Make sure your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Nice big inhale. Lift the tailbone, lift the head. Think of reaching forward and up with the crown of the head. And then exhale, round the back. Tuck the pelvis under, tuck the head. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good. Coming back to neutral, going side to side. Bring your right shoulder towards your right hip. At the same time, try to think of bringing your right hip towards your right shoulder. So both points are moving closer to each other, engaging the side of the waist. Coming back to center, switching to the other side. If it helps, I like to imagine that I have a nice bushy tail on the back that I'm trying to look around and see. If that doesn't help, then don't imagine that. Really focus on that contraction in the side of the body, squeezing the muscles in the side of the waist. Good. One more. And back to neutral. Take your left arm, thread it underneath your right, bringing your left shoulder to the floor. And then come right back up, twist to the other side. Let's do this on an exhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come up. And back up. Very nice. Hopefully that was a nice little dose of spine mobility work. We are going to jump into our first circuit. This is going to include 3 different moves. I'm going to go through and demonstrate all of them first, just focus on watching and trying to absorb what I'm doing, and then I'll go through them again and you'll do it with me. I'm going to close the door because my neighbor's dog is whining. All right. First exercise, I call this the toe touch. I'm going to show you a few different versions. Easiest version, you'll be on your back, knees bent, hands on shins. You're going to take a nice big exhale, slide your hands up as far as you can. Maybe it's just halfway, maybe you touch the toes, and then slowly lower. Okay, that's version 1. Up and then down. Version 2, arms are going to go overhead, feet are going to come towards the floor. Up, touch the toes. Okay, version 3 if you want, legs straight, feet together, arms go overhead, sit up, touch the toes, come back down. Okay, that's exercise 1. Exercise number 2 I call penguins, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, engaging the core, lifting the upper body off. Hands by your side, touch one foot, switching back and forth. Okay, pretending you're a penguin walking. All right, and then the last one. You can do these with blocks if you have them. I find it's a little bit more comfortable. Hands on the blocks, feet together, knees wide. Modified child's pose. Pressing the hands into the floor, shifting your weight forward, up onto your toes, push up, and then back. Okay. If you want, you can stay on your knees for the push-up, and then shift back. If you want a challenge, try having the knees off the floor as you shift your weight forward, push up, and back. Okay. Let's give that a shot, starting with number 1, the toe touches. Let's go for 15. I'll demonstrate all 3 versions again. On your marks, get set, go. Version 1. Good. Version 2. And version 3. Nice. Finish up with a few more. And relax. Nice. Feet flat on the floor. Knees bent, arms by your side. Engage your core. Think of doing a crunch, lifting the upper back. Hands by your sides. Touch one foot, then touch the other. Switching back and forth. Begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Go ahead and bring arms overhead. Extend your legs. Take a second to stretch your core out. Nice. All right. Last exercise in our first circuit. Again, if you have yoga blocks, I encourage you to use them. If not, you can do this on the floor. Let's go for 10 to 15 of these. I'll show version 1 again. Feet tucked, knees wide. Pressing your hands into the block, shifting your weight forward from your knees. Push up, shift back. Version 2, shift forward, extend the legs, push up, shift back. Version 3, knees hovering, shifting forward, push up, shift back. Knees stay off the mat the whole time. All right, whenever you want, begin 10 to 15 of any of those versions. Remember to breathe. Good. Finish up with 1 or 2 more. And relax. Nice. Pat yourself on the back. We're going to take a minute or 2 rest, and then we're going to do the same 3 exercises one more time. Good chance to sit and catch your breath. is my assistant instructor, Jazz. She's going to be teaching the next circuit. It's going to be a lot easier. All right, one more minute of rest. All right, let's slowly make our way onto our backs, getting ready for the next set of 3. All right. Again, each time I'll demonstrate the 3 versions or modifications that you have available to you. The toe touches, let's go for 15 on your own count. If you already know which version you want to do, go ahead and start now. I'll demonstrate version 1 again. Nice. Version 2. Nice. Version 3. And good. Finish up with 1 or 2 more if you have it. And let's move on to our penguins. Feet flat on the floor, knees bent, arms by your sides. Think of doing a crunch. Engage the core. Lift the upper body off the mat. Touching your feet on either side. Let's start now. Begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Arms overhead, legs long. Take a second here to stretch. And very nice. Last exercise in this circuit. Again, feel free to use the blocks. Let's go for 10 to 15. If you already know which version you want to do, go ahead and start now. I'll demonstrate the 3 versions one more time. Version 1, toes tucked, knees wide, hips to heels. Drive the hands into the floor, shifting your weight forward. Nice push-up, elbows going back. Press up, and then shift back. Okay, version 2, shifting forward, lift the knees, push up, drop the knees, shift back. Version 3, lift the knees from the start, shift forward, push up, shift back, knees stay off the mat. Good. Finish up with a few more. And then rest. Nice. Pat yourself on the back. Good work. Round of applause. All right, that was the first circuit. That circuit was a little bit more focused on the front of the body. This next circuit that we're going to do is going to be more focused on the back. When we're doing core work, it's important that we kind of hit all aspects of the core, not just the muscles we see in the mirror, but the ones that help with posture, alignment, muscles that are very important for climbers, right? It's all back. All right. Take a sip of water, catch your breath, and then we'll get into the next circuit. All right. All right, this exercise, back extensions, I'm going to show you a few different versions to try. Okay, I'll start with the easiest, then we'll work our way up. It gets progressively harder. Version 1, you're going to start on your elbows, baby cobra pose. Okay, you're going to engage your back, try to take as much weight as you can out of your hands and forearms as you slide them forward and slowly lower your chest towards the floor. Okay, reset by bringing the elbows in, engage, try to take the weight out of your hands, slide forward. Okay, that's version 1. Version 2, arms are going to be out in front, lifting the arms, lifting the back, lifting the legs, coming back down. Okay, just 2 versions for that one. Let's go ahead and jump into that, and then I'll demonstrate the next exercise when we get there. Let's go for 10 to 15 back extensions, either version 1 or version 2. I'll demonstrate them both again. Let's go. Nice, that was version 1, and then version 2. Nice, finish up with 1 or 2 more, and then rest. All right. For this next exercise, these are called swimmers. This is a mobility exercise, but it feels more like a strength exercise because of how difficult it is. I'm going to demonstrate like this so you can see how the arms work, and then we'll do it on the floor, okay? So just imagine that I'm laying down on my stomach, bringing my hands together on my low back, pointer fingers together, thumbs together. I'm going to lift and open my elbows wide, and then lift my hands off my lower back. Okay, so I'm squeezing my back muscles together. I'm going to extend my arms, rotate as I swing them up towards my head, bring the hands together behind the head. Again, elbows opening wide. Extend the elbows, rotate, hands together, and then back to the low back. Okay, I'll show that one more time. Lift the elbows, lift the hands, extend, rotate, hands together, reverse. And down. All right, we're going to do that on our stomachs. Feel free to have the forehead and chin on the mat. I'm going to remove my mic for a second so I'm not all muffled. All right, let's give it a shot. Hands on the lower back, head on the floor. Lift the elbows, lift the hands, extend overhead. Nice. 1 or 2 more, whatever you feel like. Last one. And release. Very nice work. All right, and then our last exercise, we're going to just do an isometric plank hold for 30 to 45 seconds, and then we'll rest. All right, for this, let's get into a push-up position. Plank, feet wide. If you want, you can just hold here. If you want to try, tap one shoulder, put the hand down, tap the other shoulder, put the hand down. Try to do that without shifting your weight side to side. Okay, you can also try that from your knees if you need to modify. All right, let's do 45 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Either holding here or add the shoulder tap. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good work, good work, good work. All right, let's stretch and cool down. Let's get into a kneeling position. Let's have left leg in front, right leg behind. Go ahead and squeeze your butt. It's going to tuck the pelvis under, lengthen the front of the body. You should feel a nice stretch go through that front leg. If you want, you can lift the right arm up into the air, maybe lean over to the side, maybe do a little twist. Your choice, whatever feels good. Good. Switch sides. Again, activate the glutes. Tuck the pelvis under. If you want, you can raise the arm up. Maybe add a twist. Good, and release. Let's come up onto our feet. Do one last thing to finish. Roll down the spine, one vertebra at a time, tucking the head first, slowly rolling all the way down. Feel free to have a little bend, soft bend in the knees. If you want to wiggle your head, yes and no. Wiggle the arms. Let gravity pull some tension out of your spine. Good. When you're ready, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Head and neck will be the last thing to come up. That is going to be the class for today. Thank you to all of those who tuned in from my website, and thank you to those who tuned in from the Stronghold Facebook page. I really appreciate it. I'm teaching Monday and Wednesday mornings if you want a more mobility and recovery focused class. Really good for climbers and athletes to work on your joint mobility so that when your body ends up in maybe uncomfortable positions, you've trained for it so you don't get hurt. Thank you again. I will see you hopefully on Monday or maybe next Saturday if you want to get some more core work in.